So welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. So as you guys know, thank you for coming. Last week we spoke about the six working geniuses. Again, we got myself, yours truly, Timbo all day, Bam's Caliber TV, and Young Third looks like he's back at the crib. Welcome back, sir.
Yeah, back in town, man.
So, guys, we want to first start off by thanking you guys for joining the channel again. As well as that, we have another episode where we go over the six working geniuses and actually talk about what we found about our assessments. Young Third, since he was traveling last week, he should have his done shortly.
I'm working on it.
And yeah, but other than that, let's start off with the praise reports. Caliber, you want to go first?
Yeah, man. Praise reports, man. Thankful for waking up again. As always. Uh, this one's gonna be a little bit different though, man. My son's birthday was on Thursday, so me and his mother haven't been getting along too well for the past few months, and I got to give a praise report on what I'm saying, her just being solid and in our situation and making sure that everything is good on the up and up with our young one. Uh, Me too. You know what I mean? When you say that you don't never think it can happen to you, it can happen to you. So uh, yeah, I just feel good, man. My son got another birthday, man. I'm thankful for even having a son, man, a young one, and many more to come. And we're gonna figure it out.
Yeah,
Word,
Yeah.
word,
Shalom.
word. Okay.
Go ahead, you jump in.
Yes, sir. So, yeah, my get this done. I was in the middle of something else.
Hey, right, nigga, not ready either. Try to throw it over there real quick.
Hey, so okay, yeah. My praise report this week is I found out what was wrong with my back. So if y'all
Hey,
remember a couple episodes ago, I was over here, yeah, just in a world of hurt, and with that world of hurt, yeah, man, it just didn't work. It just didn't work at all. So basically, it was a kidney stone. I went down the rabbit hole
Oh,
of trying to figure out everything, and I was looking down stuff, and I thought kidney cancer. I thought everything except what it really was. So yeah,
a kidney stone.
yeah. So I'm passing a kidney stone currently.
Ladies
nice.
and gentlemen, drink your water, man. Make
Drink
sure
your
that
water.
make sure that you drinking water and everything, man. This is real. We getting older. A lot of calcium buildup, a lot of all that stuff going on right now, man. So,
Yeah.
uh, what was it? D'Angelo just passed away, pancreatic cancer. You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. to the great D'Angelo lady. You know what I'm saying? Banging that though, real quick. But yeah, man, take care of our health, man. Take care of our health, especially in the black community.
Man,
Word.
We
I
don't
was
we don't
just
like to see.
reading something about how how many black men die before we even hit 60 and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Talking about everything we be talking about on here about how we trying to get it and build something, man. If we can't even live past fucking 60, you know what I'm saying?
We gotta
But
stay alive, man.
yeah, we gonna go hard trying to establish something for 20 years and then be 60 and be out of here, man. We gotta figure out a way to beat that shit
Yeah,
for real, for real.
seriously.
So I
Okay,
guess
my bad.
I
You
would
should
say
have it now. But go ahead. It's your praise report time.
okay. What did you send that to me? Is that what you're saying?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry,
That's why I was lost.
okay. Cool, cool, cool. Hold on. I'm back inside my Gmail. It's in my Gmail. I'm looking for it.
Mm-hmm.
I have nothing. Okay, there you go. And then click. And then we want to open this. Why is it trying to open with Chrome? I want to just let me open it with my default. Anyway, okay, I'm back. Quick praise report. Mine is kind of similar to Naja's. My little baby Yakira is turning 2 today. It's her birthday, man. And
Right on.
man, these 2 years flew by fast, man. This is my little baby, man. I got for those of y'all that don't know, I got 7 children, and of all the 7, she is my last. Um, she is the only one that I delivered myself. Actually, right here in that bathroom right there is where we ended up having her. We waited too long. We always try to like wait a long time before we go to the hospital because we hate like sitting around in the fucking hospital and shit, you know. So we try to wait to the end, get close, and then go in and just boom, had a baby right away or whatever. We waiting too long and everything. Baby coming right now. Long story short, I had to deliver the baby inside the bathroom, and everything worked out fine. 2 years later, she healthy, smart as hell, talking, walking, and all praise to the Most High, man.
Yeah.
That's my praise report, for real, for real.
Right on.
Heck yeah, that's dope as hell. So, in other news, Dodgers are going back to the World Series again. Let's
Boo.
go! Hey,
Um,
you got to turn in your SoCal card, bro.
Man,
blood,
hell nah, man. Just because I was so caught on, I gotta go for the Dodgers, man.
blood wages,
Let's
Man.
go, Doyers! Let's go.
players.
They
So,
good. They good. Home run hitters, but you know.
so was it able to work there?
I'm reading it right now.
Okay.
So basically, two just every year again.
So, in the meantime, Caliber,
What's that name?
what'd you think about your assessment, man? What'd you find out?
Oh man, I found out a lot on my assessment, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I've been scanning up and down. I found a lot about myself. Uh I actually like it. I thought that maybe I might have needed to take it again, but then I started really looking at it and I'm like, nah, this is pretty accurate.
So, if
You
you don't
know?
mind me divulging and sharing it a little bit about what we talked about on our own personal conversation,
Right.
here, I'm gonna pull it up real quick. You
Okay.
mentioned you were looking at the six working geniuses, so let's look over yours.
Okay, cool.
What
Let's
was
do
it?
it.
What was it? Let's start with your geniuses, which you had a genius in.
Enablement and tenacity, right?
Yeah, go over it.
So okay, so enablement and tenacity, right? Here, actually let me because I can't really see that, but I'm gonna look at mine right now because I got it up right here. Hold up. Let me break it up, break it up, break it up. Okay, so in my enablement, right, it says you are naturally gifted at and derive energy and joy from providing others with encouragement and assistance for projects and tasks. I always feel like, at least me myself, yeah, enablement. When I before I even well, let me say this, before I even took the test, I thought that I would be an enabler and I thought I would be a galvanizer, but I guess
Mm.
apparently, that's what I thought before I even took it. But enablement hit, and I'm like, yeah, okay, this is something that I know that I do. I like to help, and I like to join in on stuff. And if you tell me exactly what you need for something specific, I can get it done. You know what I mean, or at least try to figure out how to get it done. And then the tenacious part about it, I really didn't feel like at first I was like, I don't know about tenacity myself, but when I figured out this gift, was man, it's a lot of stuff that's going on in my life and a lot of things that I do, a lot of things that I have done that have put that on the back burner for me. So I think that once I stop doing what I do and focus on the task at hand, um, I can bring out that natural gift of my tenacity and trying to figure it out. Um, Now the working competency, I really like that, the wonder and discernment, because sometimes I always feel like that I'm competent in these in this working. I mean, was working competency, but I am competent in these. I'm not like I don't excel in it, but I do feel like I'm able to do this. And wonder you're capable and don't mind pondering the possibility of greater potential and opportunity in a given situation. It's always been quality over quantity. You know what I mean? With me, and when you wonder about things, you always wonder about the bigger picture, the better picture, what things that are going to be uh, good. Some not good too, but you ponder all these things, right? And then discernment, man. I mean, discernment is just. I think that's just a natural thing for all of us because, um, growing up in the church, you kind of pray for that that spirit of discernment. So then that way you can make choices and make the right choices at that. Uh, oh yeah, go ahead.
It's funny that you say that because I was kind of thinking after you and I had our conversation about discernment,
Yeah,
well, about all of this, I kind of thought of that as well. I wouldn't be surprised if third has at least a competency in discernment.
right. It
And
has, yeah, something like that. It has to be at least in the top four. Yes.
yeah, but now there were so something I saw in mine. I want to start with just the geniuses, right?
Hmm.
So, and what I saw, because in you, specifically the enablement and the tenacity, you and I have worked together on quite a few different things. And I think and not taking this away from third at the moment, but you're one of the ones I will call quicker for help, right?
Right.
And what I mean is like, hey, man, I'm thinking about this, depending on what the topic is, and hear what you have to say. And the tenacity, truthfully, that one surprised me a lot
Yeah.
in you because I never thought of you like that. But then after reading through it, and then I went back and read the book again after this, and I was like, yeah, that's definitely you. But switching over to myself and some of the things that I learned
Yeah.
is yeah. So mine is I was a wondering enabler, right?
Are you bringing up your archetype?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, yes.
Well, I didn't bring up my archetype. Let me say my archetype, the loyal finisher.
Oh, well, I want to talk about that because that goes into what we were talking about. That's what I wanted to divulge on our personal conversation. But mine, the working genius, I think, where did it say that? Working geniuses. You told me about it. Yeah, right here. WE.
Yeah, WE is
Oh,
yours. Your
yeah.
first one.
Idealistic supporter, a loyal, modest, and thoughtful contributor, carefully considers others' needs and reluctant to demand attention. When I
Right?
thought about that, I was like, that's why I get in so many arguments with my friends, with y'all. Like, think about it growing up. I always have an idea. Hey, let's try this. Da-da-da. I didn't think any of it out. And I'm willing to help you guys fuck up right along with me without any understanding. Like the galvanizing and the tenacity, not there. Not there at all. And we actually spoke on this and many times when I get upset and usually I'm happy go lucky is when I have to be the one to pull everybody together and get shit done. This is what pisses me off the most. Follow but I can see the competencies as well as far as invention and discernment. I thought invention was going to be a lot lower. I thought invention and galvanizing were going to be split for me.
Still haven't got the book, so I can't really explain. I can just explain from what I've seen and how I've known you. You know what I'm saying? I've
Yeah.
known you well over 20 years, so I mean I could see it going on. But then let me reiterate when we talked about it earlier. Remember, I was talking about the archetypes, right? So you got your green, your yellow, and your red. And for me, what I took from it was that you don't have to. It's not like you um what was I saying? Because each one has a different archetype, right? So
Yeah.
your first one here, let me bring it up real fast. Your first one was WC, oh no, WE,
WE. Yeah.
WE, right? So oh yeah, WE, right, was your first one, and then your yellow was ID, right? Invention and discernment, and then your Last one was galvanizing and tenacity, right? So this doesn't mean that when you say galvanizing and tenacity, it doesn't mean that it's still not in you.
Yeah.
Like these things come up, but there are things that you don't particularly like to do, but you can do them. You
Yes.
know what I mean? The problem is that if you do it for too long, you're going to start feeling incompetent about your workspace and your job and
You're
everything
going to
that
be
you.
frustrated, and
Yeah,
it's
you're gonna start to get frustrated about it. So let's see. So your working genius is the idealistic supporter, right? And
yeah.
then your um working competency is the discriminating ideator, right?
What?
So the discriminating ideator. So it's a creative, intuitive, and confident generator of new ideas,
Let me pull that up.
uses instinct and integrative thinking to solve real problems, right? So these things, this is what I'm saying. Like I'm like, oh, I could see that. I have seen that in you. You know what I mean? Use instinct and integrative thinking to solve real problems. But that was the thing I was talking about with you earlier. I was like, it's like you come up with these ideas, but it's not all the way thought through,
It
right?
wasn't thought through at all,
Yeah,
technically.
but it's okay because it's still it is a good idea, but we just need something to follow through. You know what I mean? It's not that it's a bad idea. It's just that we just need more clarity on the situation. And then your last one was GT, right? The assertive
Well,
driver.
let's hold on the frustrations until a little later.
Okay.
You know,
Okay then. Well,
but
okay then. Well, let's talk about. Well, let me talk about mine then real quick.
yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
I am the loyal finisher right at first, and a responsive, dependable doer, willing to step up when something is needed, and determined to fulfill their commitments. Right. And I always feel like that. That's something that I definitely am. But then my second one uh, is the contemplative counselor. So
You're
it
talking
it
about your competency, right?
my competency, yes.
Yeah.
I'm the contemplative counselor, right? So a thoughtful, insightful, and nuanced advisor, slow to declare certainty, but deep in wisdom and intuition and rationale. I think that this is good for everybody, man. Like everybody has an archetype, and it just makes you really get deep and dive into yourself and understand yourself when it comes to these things. Um, uh, just trying, yeah. No, for real though. That's because that's what it is, though. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
this is yeah.
Yeah, what your build is, nigga. I'm a slash and finisher, nigga.
You
You know what I'm saying?
know, nigga, we looking at your deal, right?
Like it,
Your team.
yeah. This is something that I think everybody should take because it is it is something that you can see. And you got to answer the questions honestly and correctly too. You know what I mean. So then that way you can get the most and fulfill the most out of this. But yeah, man, I think it's deep. I think it's good, man. And then you get to learn about yourself, and then you start to realize like, oh yeah, I do like this. Oh, I don't like this. I think that's the main thing for me is like, oh, I don't like this. So I'm staying away from that shit. You know what I mean? Like, don't put me in no spot where I need to, you know what I'm saying, where I need to invent and I need to galvanize the troops. Like, don't put me in that though. You know what I mean? Like, it might be okay. I might could say a little something, help you out, try to galvanize, but don't trust on me to get everybody get the troops together. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? And then don't trust on me to just come up with new ideas like, oh, well, what do you think? We need a process on this. Like, I'm not going. It's just, I mean, and then again, it's
good.
not that, it's not that I can't do it because I can. It's just that I'm just not fully into it on that. Like, I might come up with an idea and be like, hey, come up with an idea. Nah, it's not gonna happen. You know.
Yeah,
But if I'm just like marinating on something and something pops up and I'm like, oh, okay, maybe it might be this right here.
yeah.
Because I really do feel like sometimes I do have good ideas, but it's not all the time though.
So I just finished mine right now. Is it a good time for me to jump in with this?
Yeah.
Tim, I made it where you could have access to it. It asked me, yeah, and I made it where you could have access. So
Hey, hey, send that. Okay.
No big surprise here, but
Is there any way y'all can send that to me too?
Yeah, I did.
You
I
send it
did.
to me? Okay.
Yeah, to your email.
Cool. Okay,
So,
cool.
why is yours not in color?
it's in
Oh,
color
here it
on
is.
yeah.
Here it is. Here
I'm
it
looking
is. Here
at
it
it
is.
right now.
All right,
Yeah.
let's see.
Yeah.
Hold on.
So you see what the geniuses are. No surprise. Wonder and invention.
Wait, wait. There we go.
And y'all kind of called out my confidences too. Organizing
Yeah.
and discernment came out as my competencies, and
Right.
wonder and invention as my geniuses. I totally see that for sure, and for sure, for shit, goddamn sure. These motherfucking frustrations is dead the fuck on. Enablement, like that's my bad side of coaching. Like I can galvanize, but I'm not the kind of coach that like is gonna come up and give you the little like the soft coaching that you need type shit and everything. You know what I'm saying? Like that word of encouragement and shit. Like my galvanizing is gonna be like, get the fucking push that shit off your chest, bitch. Like that's how I'm gonna be like galvanizing you to push that shit off your chest. Like I'm not like the like whisper in your ear, like you can lift these weights, they're very strong for you. Hey, let me put you onto this so that you push the
Why
fucking
you
weight.
gotta whisper that nigga ear,
I'm galvanizing,
bro?
not enabling at all, nigga. So yeah, man. And then what was my other one? Tenacity. Yeah. I'm not the Mariano. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna come close this shit out for you right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even a
Yeah.
relief pitcher. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna come out here, start off the game. You know what I'm saying? You know,
I'll stick around in the second and third quarter.
I can get out there to the fifth inning. You know what I'm saying? I can go 5,000 innings, and then I'm gonna let one hit get in. You got to bring a closer out here now.
So
Right.
so basically what it says about you, hold on, let me switch this up real quick.
So he's a
What it says
creative
about
dreamer.
you is you're the creative dreamer, a passionate
Yeah.
idealist with endless stream of big questions and ideas to consider, comfortable with their head in the clouds.
Right.
Yes.
I can see that.
No surprise. No surprise. And then
Right.
followed by your competency, which is DG, an intuitive activator, an instinctive and confident decision maker, able to access situations quickly and accurately and marshal people to act.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. We know. We remember they always said that nigga could run a cult.
Oh yeah.
It's like this nigga could be the head of a cult, nigga. Jim
Hey,
Jones, nigga, in the flesh, live, nigga.
Oh
Hey,
shit!
drink the Kool Aid, nigga. Yep.
bro, on God, the only ones who wouldn't follow him is probably right here in this chat. Like,
Yeah.
but
Hey,
that's
right?
because that's
He's
because we're not that our determinants are too high and
Hey.
our enablement. This nigga.
Yep.
So yeah,
Straight up.
Oh
And
man.
then
bro.
was it GT? Is his
Yeah, galvanizing and assertive driver,
so the
a
assertive driver.
taskmaster extraordinaire, willing to push and remind others to dive into themselves. Hold on, no, because that nigga. No, hold on. Let's
Najee,
see
you
where.
worked with me, right? Think
Yeah,
about me at the lab.
Yeah, but what I'm
no,
saying though,
no, that's the.
this is the reason why I say I think that it's all three. Like you know what I mean? Because I have seen you been able to do that. It's not that you don't like to. It's not that you want to do that, but I have
Yeah,
seen it to where you might have compassion on something or somebody, and you realize that I can't come at them like,
Yeah,
hey, motherfucker, like you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? You need to get this
yeah,
shit done. You realize like you take a step back,
yeah.
you think about it, and then you like,
It's
okay,
the
hey, look,
frustration for me to get to that point.
yeah, it's
It
like, hey,
really do
look,
frustrate me to be able to like and help enable people.
that's what I'm saying. So then I really feel like these are all three. Like you can bring out all three of these, but it's just the last one you just really don't want to. You're
it
not.
drains you.
Yeah,
So,
it's not what you really about.
so in the book, I am off today as far as switching. I am
Ready, camera
sorry,
one?
huh?
Take camera one.
Yeah, man, somebody help me with that. Somebody help me. Okay, so what it says exactly, or what the book says, is the geniuses, competencies, and frustrations, they work very much like a coffee mug. And I think all of us drink coffee, right? So think if you have a thermos, this is your genius. You pour the hot coffee in your thermos, put the lid on, it's going to stay hot for hours, right? It's going to, the energy is going to, whatever that word is, and just
Yeah,
bounce off of each other.
yeah,
Versus your competencies are like those styrofoam cups they have at the gas station or Starbucks that are semi insulated, but it's only going to stay warm for an hour
right.
versus your frustrations are just a regular coffee cup that sits out in the open that we all have at our house, right? It's gonna, if you don't drink it in 30 minutes, it's gonna be cold.
It's a wrap.
That's the difference between it. And yours, speaking on your frustrations, it says, according to your assessments, your frustrations are enablement and tenacity, which are described below. It's particularly important to know your frustrations for two reasons: to avoid spending too much time doing activities in these areas,
Mm-hmm.
because this will usually lead to weariness and dissatisfaction. Second, you want to avoid feeling unnecessary, shameful, or guilty about not being gifted in these areas. Third, I'm also going to send you ours. Give me a second for that. I'll probably do it after this, or fuck it, let me do it now because you might have some questions and comments, concerns that you didn't see that you may that we haven't gone over right now. So give me like 2 seconds. You guys go ahead and cover it up. Talk
All
about what
right.
you want for now.
So you,
Shout out to Smack Boys ENT, man. What's up, bro?
what's happening?
Top of the morning.
Thank you
Um,
for the live.
right.
Tell a friend.
Yeah, subscribe, man. Everybody, let us know, tell a friend, all that stuff, all that good stuff.
Yeah, hit
But
the actual
I guess
button.
what I yeah, I guess what you know me, man, I'm always, if you put me on the spot, man, I'm gonna talk about crypto all day. So it's a, it's a lot of stuff going on, man. Thursday some stuff that was actually crazy. Um with the Mexican dude that was
Going over what
putting
black
on some stuff.
plays that they doing right now and how they
Yeah,
tokenizing everything and all the money that they want to bring over from traditional markets
right.
or from crypto markets over into making a digital traditional market. It's
Right. So tokenization is real big right now, y'all. Like, and this is the thing, though, man. Everybody since the beginning, bro. Everybody, oh, this is BS. This is yada yada yada. All this stuff. Like, I just don't understand why you don't think that we're going to evolve as a people. Um, you play it off like everything is okay, but you know what I'm saying. These
guys.
oh my bad. I was like wondering what the hell's going on. Okay, my bad. Yeah, hand class. I appreciate that. No, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. But what I'm saying though is that what I'm saying, these white people, man, uh, these white people is moving at a fast pace, man. Once they really decided to really go full fledged with this, and they understand that, oh yeah, we can move things faster, we can um we can keep a lock on this. You know what I mean? So when fiat paper, bro, we print out $1 trillion. Like they say they know where it's going, but you really don't know where it's going. You know, they say, "Oh, we got a million going over here. We got a billion going over here."
Ledger is all fucked up.
You know what I'm saying? Everything's all fucked up, bro. Everything's all fucked up. But on the blockchain, you keep that shit right there to the T. Now you
Whoop,
can see where all that shit's going. You can
whoop.
see where everything's gonna be at, man. And so, um, and I guess that's I don't know, but it's a lot going on. It's a lot going on, man. And I have a couple videos, but I know that we don't really have time for that. But maybe on the
We can
on the
show the
next round
video.
we can talk about it. Um, but there was one that I really wanted to talk about was the video that that I brought up with Kevin O'Leary talking about it costs $1,000 to move a $1.50 on the Ethereum chain.
What he was saying was that it could potentially. What he was saying was if you were on there just to move $1.50, but
Yeah,
right now it was blocked up. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Transactions was going slow. When the transactions go slow, the
right.
fees go higher to try to
Fees
slow
go
down what's happening. So that way, the idea is it wants to process the most urgent, largest, most complicated hashes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The bigger the hash, the more complicated it is. So like, if you were actually the person on there trying to move 100 million, that $1,000 fee ain't shit right now. You want
Yeah.
to go ahead and
Yeah.
jump ahead of the line, like he was saying, and go ahead and
Right.
run $1,000. You know what I'm saying? And we'll chalk it up to the price of business right now. Just move that 100 million real quick. If
Yeah.
the guy who was trying to move 150 in reality, or $1.50 in reality, you would just, you know what I'm saying, pause your motherfucking transaction, nigga. We just gonna hold the fuck on. When it asks you if you want to spend the fucking 1,000 in ETH to move the $1, you're gonna say fucking no. You're gonna wait
Oh,
till you fucking, you know what I'm saying. Essentially, his analogy was about cars stuck on the freeway, nigga. You're gonna get off on the exit and turn around and fucking wait until traffic die down.
yeah.
Basically,
Hmm.
traffic die
Yeah.
down, then you'll go ahead and do it. You're not gonna push that through. Nobody's gonna push that through for the 150. You know,
Right.
yeah.
Right. And then so, but that still bring me to the conclusion of how early we still are in this. Like, you know what I mean? The fact of the matter is everybody keeps saying, "Oh, well, I'll try." Like a person that I was talking to was like, "Oh, well, I'll start buying it when it comes $3." No, nigga, like, why would you start buying some shit when it goes higher? You know what I'm saying? Like, get in where you get in right now, where you get in where you fit in. You know what I mean? I
People
just
up to me all the time when I first started in
yeah,
2017 with my pod telling people about this shit. They said dumb shit to me like that all the time. Like
yeah, and
the fact that like, Ethereum is where it is right now, whether it's a couple $1,000s or whatever, wherever it's fluctuating or moving around at, they think that it's gone already. So everybody wants to go dumb buy all these shit coins because the shit
right,
coin is so cheap, and it's like you're just gambling. If
yeah,
you actually want to just do the slow fucking grind, bro, and just buy a
yep,
little bit of this ETH, a little bit of this Solano, you know what I'm saying?
right,
This 88, these XRPs, these things that are actually creating use cases and
yep,
functionality and real shit. You know what I'm saying? Buy a little bit at a time and just build it slow and let it sit there and marinate.
yeah, and that's what I've been telling people too. Yeah, just let it marinate, man, because you want to sit here and try to get the fast buck. I get it. You know what I mean? You want to gamble, and because you see everybody online and be like, oh, uh, Pepe coin just hit for 600% and
Don't
fucking
recognize that the people that was on Pepe Coin understand the technology.
right,
That's why they
right,
got on it early, because they made smart decisions based off of, they spent time to understand the fucking ecosystem, the platform, who was behind it, where it was at, the fucking Fibonacci of it, and all this shit. You don't know what the fuck a Fibonacci fucking shit is. You know what I'm saying? You haven't none
yeah,
of all these terms to you, ecosystem, protocol, all this shit is not you're so if you're not gonna do any of that research to know any of that shit and catch waves, you don't just catch waves just because you caught a fucking wave, bitch.
yeah,
You have to fucking do some research and
research.
understand something and really have an understanding of what's going on. You got to get in these Reddit communities and be a part of the wave that was there early.
Right.
Then
Hit
they
up these discords.
yeah,
Yeah, you
you
got to really be partnered up with people.
at
Yeah.
all. You just heard somebody who heard. By the time you start hearing about this shit, that's because motherfuckers already cashed out and walked away.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you think? Not just the crypto space, but also with AI, also with the Web3, also, everything. You have to do your research early because and there's three levels of it, right? Early adopters, um, tag-alongs, and I don't know what the other word is. I read it somewhere, but I can't remember where I'm going. So,
Yeah, no, we get what you're saying, though, man.
To find out the third level.
yeah, I got
Yeah,
to start all over. I just had to jump in. I haven't said anything
Whoever
for 20, 30 minutes. Well, hey, I did share those. I shared them with you as well, Third. So when you get a chance, go ahead and look over. But was anybody shocked by their geniuses, frustrations, any of our geniuses or frustrations?
um Nah, I feel like that. Like a lot of times, I feel like assessments be bullshit. This assessment, even though it's anecdotally, like we looking at three of us, we all kind of know each other. You know what I'm saying? Been around each other a long ass time, and it's
yeah.
like, yeah, that shit kind of, yeah, that's that nigga.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly what I'm saying. That's why I'm like, yeah. A lot of time assessments be bullshit. You know what I mean? You be thinking like, man, that shit ain't me. Like, how this motherfucker gonna tell me what I'm doing or how I'm gonna be? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But really, this shit is kind of accurate, man. It is.
yeah. And then like I can already see the value in it. You know what
But
I'm
y'all
saying?
put me on this stuff for real, because yeah,
I already felt the value in getting the book and reading the book. From the second that you referred it to me, we listened to it that week, and I was like, loads of value in that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like instant mind shift on how I'm looking at everybody. Um, and so once you finally take the assessment of it and see, you have these ideas as you go through the book on what you might be and all this kind of stuff. But when you got to sit there and answer the questions truthfully and go through the like, what I did is I took my assessment was I put myself in like my most recent work situations and different kind of things and like how did I actually feel? Okay, that's how I actually felt when doing it. Oh, that did make me feel good. This made me feel like that, and that's how I kind of went into it. And so, yeah, man, the accuracy for me, bro, was very high, and the test felt very much like it was very. It was 40 something questions, which was enough times for you to like really start to sink into like looking at yourself. It wasn't so quick, you know what I'm saying? That you like, I took another assessment for some therapy that I'm doing, and it felt like it went through real quick, like it wasn't fully representative of me, or I didn't get into evaluating myself enough and how fast I went through that assessment. Does that
Hmm.
make sense? It was less questions, and I didn't get to thinking about myself enough as how I felt as I went through it.
So yeah,
Yeah, I felt like
my biggest my biggest takeaway from this one, I don't think I've ever told you guys how I found this book. I was walking through the Ontario airport and I was on a reading kick, and it was sitting right there as you walk out. And I was like, let me see what this is about. And it was something that along the lines of traction from what I could read off the back. I was like, huh. That day I downloaded the audiobook as I was on the plane flying back here to Texas.
mm,
I was like, oh. And the good thing about I like about the book is if you get the audiobook, it's easy to follow as a movie almost. You could see it played out.
mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
you could see it and put yourself in some of those seats. But the most surprising thing to me was I thought my galvanizing was going to be higher. Again, I think I said that at the beginning of the pod, but I thought it was going to be a lot higher. Just
hmm
maybe because of my line of work, maybe because I don't know.
Mm.
But yeah.
right. Yeah, same here. I thought that galvanizing was gonna be higher on mine before I even took the test. I thought I was gonna be enablement and galvanizing, but you know, once
And
you once you take it and you really see, like, okay, now you can understand where your frustrations are and all that stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
So for me, okay, as far as galvanizing, for Tim and Marcus, y'all are the kings of the.
Uh,
But no, well, yeah, but that's where my frustration comes in. Because think of all the times that we've gone out, right? That
Mm-hmm.
we've gone out, whether it's to party or anything, and you guys kind of stray off from what the plan was. That's when you guys kind of get the angry Tim who's like, what the fuck? These niggas don't want to do shit. God damn, these niggas bullshitting. And side by side with me is this nigga Nudge. Is they is on some bullshit. Fuck that, let's roll. And then we'll peep off, be mad somewhere.
hey, no, but that's what we dipped off, especially, you know what I'm saying, in Vegas, where we was like, man, we just gonna go do our own shit. Like, man,
Yep.
fuck this. You try to
Yep.
keep everybody in a group, and everybody just do their own thing, and it's
Yeah.
cool. It's cool on that, but god damn, I can't. Okay.
That's perfect. So galvanizing would mean that y'all would have been able to keep the group together.
Yeah. You're right.
Yeah.
But when we that's the problem. That's where we get the frustration.
Right.
And
That's why it's
tenacity for me.
frustration.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but again, with you and me third, I was like, oh yeah, tenacity, that's down there. Right? That is one of the things that I
Yeah,
can see. You and me have had brilliant ideas,
man.
but we ain't had nobody to rely on to make sure we could get it done.
Yeah, yeah.
And there's like two people.
We're in need of an enabler and a nigga with some tenacity.
Well, I got some enablement in mind, but that's a comp. Actually, no, I'm high in enablement.
Right?
I'm high in enablement, I am competent in invention and competent in discernment. When we got somebody sitting right here who is
Yeah, man.
competent in enablement, where was your discernment? Oh, your discernment is right in competency.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How did you spell out widget perfectly?
Right?
He did.
Hey,
Right at the beginning.
that's widget.
Yeah, that's all I got
Yeah.
for the day. But there's another assessment that I've seen that's for this that's using it as a team. And why I wanted to do this is before we get into traction, like I said in a few other podcasts, I wanted to do business with the homies, right? Because we've all been working together at different jobs, succeeding, getting to where we are as men at different times. But why not bring it all together? Like it's something about this shows why we've been around for hell. Me and Third, we've been rocking for what? Damn near 25 plus.
Man,
Naj
I
20
think
plus.
my ninth birthday party to see one.
For real. So and that's unusual. You know what I mean? So I think this has a part to do with it. And we've
That
been
nigga
talking
Logic
about
was old enough for youth when he came to youth, nigga. Hey, they sent that nigga up.
He's still in elementary school in the youth
I
group.
swear that nigga was like 10 when he came to youth, nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah, nigga, for real though, man. I don't know who I was telling. I don't know if I was telling uh
And Brandon Burns, you got to take this assessment too. Only why we want to know, and you gonna be on the pod soon, man. You
Yeah,
and
we
Fat
definitely
Boy.
gotta have Fizzle Pop come on. Niggas gotta be like,
Yeah.
only why?
yeah,
Only
right,
why y'all niggas think you know everything. This nigga might be our enablement and discernment guy. We don't even know.
right. Yeah, shout out to Charlie, man, for saying grabbing me up, yanking me up, and be like, man, you good on this shit, man. Come on through.
Hey, Charlie was the shit, bro.
Yeah,
Now, I feel like he resting, right? I
I
feel like I
feel like
heard
that
that
too.
Charlie is resting. God rest. Hey, and get well soon if we trying to bury you earlier.
Like,
man.
hopefully you up and kicking, but from what I've
Purpose for
seen so
bringing
far,
you up, Charlie, is like you said, shout out that nigga Charlie, bro. Nigga got a lot of man skills from that nigga Charlie. You know what I'm saying?
as
He
well
Man,
as Mo.
doing tile when I was 14, nigga.
right?
Motherfucker doing construction, nigga, building, you know what I'm saying, walls and
Yeah,
how to grab a hammer, nigga, and get it with our hands, nigga.
yeah.
And
Get in
Facts.
there,
to him, man, and
for real.
an old white dude dealing with young niggas, and niggas never got a weird racist vibe off of him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, he showed nothing but love, man. Always,
You know,
always.
that nigga Charlie was really, really solid, nigga, and really gave us some game and some real life
Mhm.
skills that a nigga used to this day, man. So shout out Charlie, man, and like you said, always shout out Mo. You know,
Mhm.
Right?
up, man.
Yeah.
That's my nigga, man.
But yeah, so until next time, y'all. Um, yeah, I don't really have too much else for the podcast. I guess let's continue it. Let's strive hard every single day. Let's
Yeah. Hey, let's do one next week where we just kind of have some fun and get a little wild and go over like some Instagram videos and talk some shit. And I kind of want to touch on like it's kind of crazy outside right now, and I don't want to just be the pod that just kind of ignores like life is life and like a motherfucker
yeah.
across the
Oh
nation.
yeah.
Even we got a question today about like the government shutdown
Shut
and shit.
down, right?
Like we definitely want to be in touch with what's going on and give our opinions. And it's important that black thoughts and ideas, emotions get put out on Al Gore's internet, and we document. We was here, and this is how we felt in the time from
Hmm.
our experience. And because a lot of times they put a banner on like this is what black people was going through during that time. It's like
No, I wasn't going through that.
experience, nigga. We had a whole lot of range of emotion. Where I felt some of this shit. No, I didn't feel some of this shit. I understood some of that shit. And I don't fuck with that. Uh, so like, yeah, we kind of gotta get together and have a real nigga pod next week where, you know what I'm saying, we talk about, more of the crypto with the government, with the we could play them videos for people and let people hear it. And shit is really trippy right now, man, for America. We in a time, bro.
Yeah, we are.
We
And
gotta
then yeah, we are, man. And then yeah, and if it's my guesstimate, I think the government gonna be shut down by the time or still when we do our next podcast. So shit, you know what I
is
mean?
it really shut down? Because I checked and they took my taxes out again.
Oh,
Bruh.
of course they're gonna take the money. Of course they're gonna take the money.
They're not
You know
gonna
what I'm
stop
saying?
that. Whoa,
Like,
you probably wasn't gonna take the money. I don't
Well,
know.
it's
hey, they gonna take the money, bro. They gonna take that.
taxes again.
Every
Yeah.
single time, death and
Use it.
taxes is all that's promised.
Right? And so with the whole shutdown shit, yeah, we do need to talk about that, man, because that's a big current event right now. And then the reason why, what everybody said the reason why, you know what I mean? I don't know.
Mhm.
I'm always thinking behind the lines, conspiracy theorists, call it whatever the fuck you want to, but I kind of feel like it's just it's a purposeful.
Mm-hmm.
Feel me? This thing is really going down right now, and I don't know when they're gonna open it back up. Uh, yeah, Tim, there's a video that I have that I will hit you. Kevin O'Leary's talking that stuff too, but I don't know if they're gonna open that shit back up, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah,
So
for
Just
sure, for
depending on,
sure.
there's a guy whose name sounds like a Netanyahu, and when he ready for them to open it back up, you know what I'm saying? He'll tell these niggas to open it back up because he just bought all they bitch asses out there to go kiss the wall. You know what I'm saying? And they came back with instructions to shut it down. A lot of people thought they was voting for Trump. Whole time you was voting for the Yahoo.
yeah,
And that's, in my humble opinion, clearly who is running things in this nation right now is the Yahoo.
hmm
Um, yeah, when he get ready to open the doors back up and reinstall the new rules to the government and shit. If you look, everything that's going on out here right now looks just like type of shit that was happening in Palestine, for the last 20 years, where you got, army raids and police patrols moving through people's cities and curfews and lockdowns and yanking people out of fucking shit and everything. That's the whole playbook that the Yahoo been running for 20 years. So it
yeah,
kind of like we got infiltrated.
yep.
Hmm.
It's going down, man. So yeah, next episode,
Well,
same
all right.
thing.
Well, all right then, y'all. So,
I got mine on.
as you know, leave a like, leave a like, leave a comment,
Subscribe,
share,
share it, tell a friend.
all of that.
Tell a friend
Until
to tell a
next time.
friend.
And I want to thank you guys all again because we're growing our subscriber count. So if you haven't, click the subscribe button, click the notification bell, and until next time,
Definitely that notification bell so you can know when the live starts.
for shizzle.
Right
Shalom.
on.
All right, y'all.